if you want to send any email, if you want to send any email from Salesforce to any external system, or if you want to receive any email from external system to Salesforce, then we need to go for email services. Email services basically deals with the inbound and outbound emails. We have two types of services. We have two types of email services. What are the two types? One is outbound email service. Second one is inbound email service. When it's outbound, if we send the email from Salesforce to external system, if we are sending email from Salesforce to external system, then we call it as outbound email services. Inbound email services. If we are sending email from external system to Salesforce, then we call it as inbound email services. So we have outbound email services and inbound email services. Right. Next, all the classes and methods required to handle email services are defined in messaging namespace. All the classes and methods which are required to handle the emails are defined in the messaging namespace. Right. Let us start with outbound message. When you say outbound email message, there will be of two types. One is single email message, mass email message. Both of them are same other than limit. We have difference only in the limit, otherwise both of them are same. Mass email message, single email message. So if you want to send any email from Salesforce to external system, we call it as outbound. In the outbound, we have two services. One is a single email service. Second one is a mass email message. Now, if you want to send an email to any external person, what are the fields we require? If you want to send an email to any external person, first we require, it is going to be a single two address or multiple address. You may send to one person or you may send to group of people. So obviously it's going to be array of. So you may send to one or group. That's the reason they are taking array of. The next, when you are sending, you may also send BCC. You may also send BCC copy to someone. It can be one person or a group of person. Then CC address. You can send to a single person or a group of person. Then subject. It can be a string. Then plain text body. Or you may also go with HTML body, your choice. Then from whom you are receiving, sender, display. So these are the some of the attributes which we are going to set while sending an email. While you want to send an email, you need to set a two address, BCC address, CC address, subject of the email, body of the email, and who is the person who is sending, sender and sending. These are the commonly used attributes. These are the commonly used attributes. Okay. Now, while sending, I may send one email or a group of email. While sending the email, I may send one email or a group of email. That's the reason. If anybody wants to send the email, messaging dot email, put all the emails whatever you want to send. Messaging dot email. Messaging dot email. Email is equal to new messaging dot email. Right. So here I can give it like this, or I can give all the emails whatever you want to send. Put them in an array of emails. Then we are going to use the concept called messaging dot send email. So how do you send the email? Put all the emails whatever you want to send. Put all the emails whatever you want to send in the array of emails. Then use messaging dot send email. Put all the emails whatever you want to send. Put all the emails whatever you want to send in messaging dot email. Then use messaging dot send email. Then use messaging dot send email. So this is how you are going to send. Let's take all these points together and build one example. Let us see this. Here we have public void. We are trying to send an email. How do you send? Messaging dot single email message equal to new messaging dot single email message. So to whom you want to send? I'm going to write a query. List of email from contact where create a date. Get all the contacts which are created today and send the email to those people. Now when you got list of contacts, in the list of contacts, what should I do? Take all the list of email addresses. How we are going to take? For contact C. Then we are going to say C dot email. What I've done? I ran a SQL query to fetch all the contacts created today. Right. SQL fetch all the emails. Write a SQL to fetch all the contacts which are created today. Next, take one by one contact, fetch all the contacts, fetch all the emails, addresses from the contacts. Now this is how we have created two addresses. Once you created two addresses, I want to make it. How do you send it? Message dot set addresses. Message dot set two addresses to add. Setting the two address. Then you want to keep a subject. Message dot set to address subject. Message dot set plain text body What I'm doing here? So we got here to address subject, to address subject. Then we have plain text body. Then I'm going to plain text body. Then I'm going to use messaging dot email. Put all the emails in a list. What you can say, message. Then I'm going to send it. How we are going to send it? Messaging dot send. This is how we got it. Now what are the elements we have? To address, subject, plain text body, and send it. Let us do it one more time. Now, what is the requirement basically? Fetch all the contacts which are created today. Send them test email. Send them text email. This is my requirement. So to achieve this requirement, what I'm doing? First point, fetch all the contacts which are created today. How do you fetch all the contacts which are created today? List of contact, select ID, email from where created. The next, get all the email IDs from right. So what I'm doing here? List of string, do list of string. Now contact may have an email address, may not have an email address. We are not sure. Right? Every contact is an optional field. You might have entered or you might not entered. So think the condition. What is that? For contact C. If C dot email not equal to blank and C dot email not equal to null. If its email address is entered, then put them in that dot. Clear? Any query for anyone? Everyone has followed this? I wrote a SQL query. I fetched all the contacts. I verified whether the contact has a email address or not. If the contact has a email address, put the email addresses in a separate list called to address. Are you clear about this? Okay. Now I want to create an email program. If you want to create an email program, what we do? Messaging dot single email equal to. Then we are going to give message dot set to address. Then we are going to keep BCC address also. Some BCC address. CC address. Then how do you set the BCC address? Message dot set. So what I'm doing here? Message dot set to addresses. Set the BCC address. If you want to give, you can also give message dot set. So what we have here? To address, BCC address, CC address. Now you want to give message dot set text. Then we have a body. Message dot set plain text body. This is a test email. Then we are going to give message dot set sender. I have created to address, CC address, VCC address, subject, plain text body, sender, display name. Then you want to send. How do you send the email? Put all the emails in a list equal to. Right now I created only one email. I'm putting on email message. Then you want to send an email. How do you send the email? Messaging dot send. If you want to send an email, how do you send it? Messaging dot. This is how we have created. People have followed this. I created one email message. Like this, we can create a group of email messages. Okay. Now look at this. Go to contacts, new contact. Right. Let me run this program. Later on, we are going to call this from a trigger and batch fetch. Right now, we are making manual operation. Okay. In further classes, we'll make it automated. Automated from triggers when the record is created or modified or deleted. Automatically files email. We'll make it automated. As of now, we are just going with manual operation. In the further classes, we'll make it automation. Go back. Open the email address. We received test email. This is a test email. We are able to see. Capital info solve. We are sending test email. Subject is test email. We received this email. Are you clear about this? Right. This is how we have sent the email. People have followed this format. Any query on this? See, did I add two address manually here? Did I add the two address manually? What did I write? Programmatically I have written programmatically I have written a SQL query, fetch it. Because it is CC address and BC address. I don't want to write one more logic I use as per your requirement. As per requirement. I gave this manually because to show CC address and BC address. If you don't want to take manually, what should I do? Take a logic like this. Right? Take a logic like this. Are you clear about this? Now let us go to the next one. I hope you are clear with this format. Next one is how to send HTML body. How to send HTML body. How to send HTML body. In this program, I have sent plain text body. Now I want to send HTML body. How to send HTML body? Public void. Right. Then now I'm sending HTML body. Look at the format. You want to send to whom? Again, I want to send to the contact who is created today. So I'll take the same step. For getting the two address, I have taken the same list. Then I'm taking messaging not single email message. Then we're going to take message dot set addresses to address message dot set subject. Then body. I want to create a body to address subject body. Body I have taken. I want to keep. So you want to add some other data, you can add it. It's your choice. So let us take this. Running, close the. So what is the purpose of this? You want to apply PR, all the stuff you can do it. Increasing the font because every time the mail will not be the same font. Some fonts, different colors. You want to create links in the email. Then we go for HTML. Go with this body equal body plus. You also want to give some color here. Font. Then you got your body. You know what I'm doing? We have here message dot set message dot set HTML body. So what I'm doing here? Set it to address, set subject, set HTML body. Why HTML body? We are applying some tags, HTML tags to organize the email as per your requirement. Then you want to send an email. How do you send the email? Message dot email. You want to send it. If you want to send this email, how do you define it? How do you send the email? How do you send the email? Messaging dot. Only the difference is instead of plain text body, I have taken HTML body. Instead of plain text body, I have taken HTML body. That's only the difference. Go back. Received payment information. We organize something. Font color, thickness. We organize. Like next line. Whatever the structure you created, you can create the same. Okay. As per your requirement, you can organize the structure of the body. If you use HTML, you can organize the structure of the body and organize them in whatever the way you want. Right? Plain text body, second one is HTML body. Rest all the features are same. Only the body part we have modified. Body part we have modified. Am I clear with this? Everyone has followed this example? Everyone has followed this example? Any further queries from your end? Any further queries from your end? Any query? Any query from anyone? Pardon? Right. You never send email. The email when you're sending, when you want to send a carbon copy and see. So what are the events? To address, CC address and So the email what I sent. So what is it? It's a BCC to Satish Roads, CC to Java HFDC, BC to. Look at this, very open. What you are able to find here? You are able to find. Are you able to find the BCC? Right. Right? You want to send, but you don't want to put it on the list. Okay. You want to put somebody in CC so right. When you want to intimate somebody that okay, I'm sending the email along with you, I'm also putting the other people in the loop. So boss, I'm sending email to this guy and other people are also intimated regarding this. Okay, then you put CC. Now I want to send a copy to you, but it should not be in the loop. Then we'll keep BCC. Okay. Right. Let us go to the next one. We are going for the next part of the story, that is sending email attachments. Along with the email, I want to send some attachments. I want to send some attachment. If somebody along with the email, I want to send attachments. Along with the email, I want to send some documents or files. So how to send the documents and files along with the email? How to send the attachments and documents along with the email? That's what we are going to look at now. Now, let us start. If you want to send any email attachment, look at the format. Sending email attachment. If you want to send email attachment, we have messaging dot email file attachment. There is a class called messaging dot email file attachment. Whatever the attachment you want to send, you have to assign those values to this one. Email file attachment. In this file attachment, we have set file name. So create a email file attachment by using set file name, set body. Create your own file attachment and attach this to email. Now the question is, always the people will send only one file? Do you think that always the people will send only one file? No. They will send one file or group of file. So always that's the reason they have taken array of attachments. So go to the documents, then new document, choose the file. So I have created the attachment. So this is a document, right? This document which is available here, I want to send the email. The document which is available here, I want to send as an email to the customer. So let us go to this. I'm giving a messaging dot single email. Single email message dot set two addresses. When you say set two addresses, look at the point. The same code I'm using. What is it? Write a SQL query, get contacts which are created today. Set two addresses. Okay. Now once you have done this, you want to create an attachment. How do you create an attachment? First write a SQL query. Document D equal to select ID name body from where what was that? Writing a SQL query to get the list of documents whose name is text. Once you got this, then I want to create it. Messaging dot email file attachment. attachment 1, new messaging dot email file attachment. AT1 dot set file name equal to D dot document name is the file name. AT1 dot set body. Whatever the body of the document is there, that's equal. So, what all the documents are there, the name called test. Those documents I am sending like a attachment. So, documents in the Salesforce I am fetching them. The documents in the Salesforce I am fetching them, creating them like a attachments. How are you creating? Messaging dot email file attachment. What is that messaging dot email file attachment? It's a predefined FX class which has the methods to create a document which is sent in the email. Then I am going to send a single document or a group of document. It depends. There's a reason always it has to be what? Messaging dot email file attachment. Email file attachment. Right. Once you're done with this, I want to send it. How do you send it? Message dot set file attachment. What is that? Message. Whatever the email message you have created, message dot to address, message dot file attachments. Then we are going with message dot set subject, message dot set right. Now I have created message dot set subject, message dot plain body, message dot to address. The all the things are same except what? Except what? This is the same thing what we are doing from the beginning. To address, subject, plain body. Then what did I do? I created email file attachments. Then I want to send the email. How do you send the email? Messaging dot then I'm giving it. Messaging dot send. So look at this context once again. Here what I'm doing, provide a query to fetch all the documents. If you know there is only one document, keep it as documenting. If you are not sure how many documents are there, now I don't want to take a particular document. I want to send all the documents. I don't want to take a particular document. I want to send all the documents. Then what I will do? Then I have to put this to staff messaging dot email file. If you know that there is only one document, it's okay. If you are not sure how many documents are there, then put them in a list. Why are you going for a list? If you are not sure how many documents you are going to get, obviously you have to go for what? Then take one by one document. What? Document D. Then create a attachment. Now, whatever the attachment we had, did the people follow this point? Write a query to fetch all the documents from document object. Then take one by one document. Take one by one document and create a email file attachment. using set file name, set body. Right. Set file name, d dot name, set body, d dot body, attachment. Now, what was this? It is an array of attachments, right? It is not one attachment. If there are 4 documents, 4 attachments, 10 documents, 10 attachments, right? Then set the attachments. Then create the email, send the email. The people follow this point. Till here it's common, right? To address, subject, plaintiff body is common. Now what did I do? I wrote a SQL query and fetched all the documents whichever I want to send. And whatever the documents I fetched, for every document I created one email file attachment. Then I add the email file attachments. Add the email file attachments to. Then send the email. Let us try it out. I'll add one more document for our purpose. Let me run this program now. How do you run it? Send doc. Received 2 documents, test and success. These are the 2 documents what I received along with the email, right? So what is that? Fetching the documents and sending the documents. In the email, you are trying to send the documents. You are trying to send the documents. In the email, you are trying to send the document. Suppose you may also have this type of requirement. What is that? Whenever you are sending a document to customer, the same document should be attached to your related list. So I also should know what documents I have forwarded you. I also should know what documents I have forwarded you. Like sending invoice. When I'm sending an invoice, copy of invoice should be added to the customer record. Right? So the internal employee, when they want to track what are the invoices we have sent, you can open the record and find out what are the invoices you have sent. Then copy of the payment. Once I'm sending the acknowledgement for the payment, I also need to maintain the same copy with me. So whatever the documents you are sending, what are the attachments you are sending, you can also add them to what? Related list. We can also add them to what? Related list. We'll see that further. Okay. I hope I'm clear with this. Alright. What are the 3 examples you have seen? One is sending plain text body. Other one is sending HTML body. Third one is sending documents. Right. Now the question is, why should I design the body of the email every time? When I want to send the same type of email, why should I design the body of the email every time? In the workflow rules and approval process, what we have done? In the workflows and approval process, what we have done? We created email templates and the same email template I have forwarded. Similarly, why don't we send a predefined email template in the email rather than creating a body every time? Let me create a predefined template and the same template I want to send it. So let us understand how to create an email template and send it. Look at the format. How to send the email template? Let us see. Setup, build, then setup, administer, communication templates, email template, new template, some message, record alert. So I want to take some format account. Your account is created. Details. Then I'm giving it account name, font, size. Okay. Now I'm giving applying here account name. I'm getting some email. I'm getting some email body. I'm taking it this thing. Yeah, waiting. I am creating some email template of my own choice. Because you want to send an email template, you create your own template. Yeah. Right. So this is how I created a template. Let us view the template here. What is the template we have created? Some template I have created and I want to send this email template. So we have created some email template. I want to send this email template. So when you want to send this email template, now the question is, I have created some email template. I want to send this email template. How to send an email template using Apex programming? If you want to send an email template using Apex programming, we need to understand we cannot send the email template to all the people. There is a limitation on that. Now look at the format: public void send a template. In the same class, I'm writing one more method. The first point is email template can be sent to only lead contact you. Email template can be sent to only lead contact user. Email template can be sent to only lead contact user. Email template can be sent to only lead contact user. Email template can be sent to only lead contact user. Only these are the people to whom I can send. To whomever you want to send, to whichever the lead or contact or user you want to send, give their ideas. Yes. Target object ID. pass their ideas. Target object ID. So to whichever the lead you want to send, to whichever the contact you want to send, to whichever the user you want to send, pass that ID of the user or a lead or a contact as target object ID. Target object ID. Now, in the email, if you are setting, send the email template to contact, then we can also set what ID? ID of the record whose data need to be used in the email template. When you are setting the email template, in the email template whose data I am using? Account. In the account there are thousands of records. Which account data? The account whose data I want to include in the template. That ID should be a what ID? In case if you are passing contact ID as a target object ID. In case if you are passing contact ID as a target object ID, then we need to pass ID of the record whose data need to be used in the email template. ID of the record whose data need to be used. Email template should be defined as what? This is how we create it. So email template. If you want to send an email template, we can only send the email template to whom? Lead, contact, or a user. Whichever the lead or a contact or a user you want to send, pass their ID as target object ID. In case we are passing lead ID, in case you are passing contact ID as a, in case if you are passing contact ID as a target object ID, then we need to pass what ID. What is that what ID? ID of the record whose data need to be used in the email template. Right. So in the same story, I am copying first. What is the same story? Look at the point. I am trying to set first messaging dot single email message. Then we have contact C equal to select ID from where. Contact select ID from contact where. Created date equal to. Then also I am giving account ACC equal to select ID from account where name equal to. Right. Now what I have to do? Email template. ED equal to select ID from email template. Whatever the email template you want to send. Where name equal to. What is the name of the email template? Contact C equal to select ID from contact where created date equal to today. Then get the ID of the account because we are using the account details in the email template. Whose account we want to pass? Get the account ID. Which template you want to pass? Get the template. Now we need to pass. What is that? Message dot set target object ID. Then message dot set what ID is your ACC dot ID of the record which you want to ID of the record which you want to ID of the record whose data you want to use in the email template should be what? What? Then message dot set then I'm going to send the email. How do you send the email? Say dot Now what I have done? Look at the format. First, template ID of the template which you want to set. The next one, go to the next one. Target object ID of the lead or contact or user to whom you want to send. Right. Then what ID? What is the what ID? ID of the record. ID of the record whose data need to be used. The remaining procedure is common. Now why I am not giving a subject? Because in the email template already we have a subject. Why I am not giving two address? Already we have given target object ID. Why I am not giving body? Already template is set. Template has a subject, template has a body. Target object ID will give you two address. Target object ID will give you two address. People have followed this. What are the 3 points? Target object ID, what ID, template ID. Then I want to send this email. Record acknowledgement. You got the corresponding. So whatever the template I give, the same template is forwarded. Are you clear about this format? Right? If you want to send that template to more than one user, we got set target object ID. We can only pass the ID of one lead, one contact, or one user, one contact, or one lead. If you want to send it to more than one user or more than one contact or a lead, then we go for mass email message. Then we go for what? Mass email message. If you want to send an email to more than one contact, more than one lead, or more than one user, then we'll go for what? Mass email message. Email template. If I want to send a template, there is only one methodology called set a target object ID. It will only take one lead ID, one contact ID, one user ID. Suppose if you are supposed to send the same template to more than one user, more than one lead, more than one contact, then what should I use? I have to use what? Mass email message. I will go for what? Mass email message. Look at the point. Same program. I will not alter anything in this program. Only one line I am going to change. Same program, but it has to be what? List of, because you are trying to send to more than one person. Instead of single email message, I am making it as what? Then. Why are you using mass? Because you are trying to get more than. Then I will take. If you want the IDs, tell me what is the procedure we can have. Right. I'm going to give CIDs dot add C dot. What was that? We wrote a sample query. We got a list of contacts. We got a list of contacts. Whatever the list of contacts we got, the list of contacts we are going to send it. But you said it's a single email message, so we have target object ID. Now it is what? Target object IDs. Only the difference is what? List of contacts, list of user, list of leads. Then we need to give what? Target object ID. Then we need to give it as what? target object IDs. Then we need to give as target object ID. Then it should be a common template. Did you get my point here? So target object ID. Now target object ID. Target object ID. Yeah. If you want to check the condition that email address is existing or not, you can give the condition also. Okay. We can add one extra condition saying that whether the email address of the contact is there or not. Okay. Then what is the change I made here? Instead of single email message, mass email message. Instead of target object ID, I give instead of target object ID, I give target object IDs. Target object IDs. So if you want to send the email template to multiple leads or contacts or lead, then I have to go for what? Mass email message. Then I have to go for mass email message. I will send to one person, address to one person. If you want to know the status of this, I removed the what ID because it's a mass. You will not be able to send the record ID. Okay. Are you clear about this format here? So how are you finding the status? Email, mass, emails and mass emails. If you want to track the status of the mass email, you can go to mass email. You will get an email link. Just click on the link. Are you clear about this format? So sending the mass email. What is that mass email? What is that mass email? If you want to send an email template to more than one user, one contact or one lead, then we go for what? Mass email message. Then we go for mass email message. Generally we go with target object ID. Here it should be what? Target object IDs. I hope you are clear with this format.